So today we're going to show you how to make homemade pasta. It's simple, it's not hard, it's actually what you want to do with it. But I got my special little guest that's actually going to help me do this. Alright guys, so I've been talking to you guys about how you make certain foods, and then I talked to my guys at work and stuff about how you make homemade pastas, soups, creams, fettuccinis. So today we're going to show you how to make homemade pasta. It's simple, it's not hard, it's actually what you want to do with it. But I got my special little guest that's actually going to help me do this. I'm going to hold the camera and she's going to explain how to make it because we've taught her how to make it. Okay, so without further ado, here's Chef Boyardee.
So we are going to
Rule number 1.
We are going to sanitize the counters because sickness is going around, so we're going to use...
Well, you want to sanitize first for foodborne pathogens.
Because there's sickness, and then you want to wipe it down with water and rag so it doesn't get... Okay, wipe. This smells good. Okay, so after we cleaned our kitchen counter, which would be the first step. This would technically be the first step, but that was a major step. So we need to get our ingredients. So you'd need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt and seasonings that you want to use when you're making your pasta. And this makes 1 pound of pasta. So like it's making a small batch because we don't eat a lot. So, and we also need 3 large eggs. I forgot about this. Okay, ready?
So your main ingredients are
all-purpose flour, 3 large eggs, and a pinch of salt that you mostly need.
Chef Boyardee is going at it. So what we got? We got 2 cups of all-purpose flour, sifted, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're doing sifted. That's when you make your pasta. Okay. So then you're going to make a hole in the center.
No, we need to add our salt and our other seasonings because it's dry.
Okay, well, she wants to add the salt first.
You have to.
You have fingernails and you can't even open up a salt container, really? There. All right, come on. So you're going to do a half a teaspoon.
This is a pinch.
Or just a pinch, as they call it. And literally, she has these that say a tad, a dash,
I'm doing 2
a
pinches.
drop. And which one is that?
I'm doing 2 pinches because it equals.
And she's doing 2 pinches.
It equals 1 tablespoon.
Okay. Here we go. So we're going to mix all that up.
No, you can't stop that. You have the ones.
Oh, she wants to add all the seasonings.
Yeah, you do.
So this, we're going to hide the brand, but she's doing zesty Italian salad dressing and marinade mix into the pasta mix. I would say do a tad, because you got a whole 1 whole pound. All of this is going to yield up 1 pound of pasta. So I'd say what, 3 of those? I'd say more than that. That's going to be like, how much is in there?
Not a lot.
Put the whole thing in there.
No.
Yeah, honey, it's not much in there.
You're ruining my thing.
Oh, it ain't. Look.
Oh, you get one.
All right. So what else are you doing?
We're doing paprika.
A little bit of paprika.
Yeah, we're doing a drop of paprika. No. Doing. Doing.
Yeah, you don't ever want much of that. Paprika on it by itself is pretty potent.
And then
A little bit of pepper.
Oopsies.
I'd say that's probably it, because you don't want to throw no garlic in on it either.
No.
Usually you put garlic in it for garlic pasta, but we're not going to do that. So once you mix it all up, Like so. Get it all nice and kneaded up.
I'm going to use this to make this hole.
So then you're going to make a hole right into the center.
I'll make it a little bigger.
And then you're going to crack your 3 large grade A eggs into the bowl, into the hole.
It's better to crack it on a flat surface.
Crack it on a flat surface that has a crack in it.
No, flat surface.
I don't use a flat surface. I
Yes,
use the edge of the
use a
bowl.
flat surface because it's easier.
Whatever.
1. Now I'm gonna wipe my hands off. And the counter.
Hold on.
Now I'm going to wash my hands before I knead the dough. I'm going to wipe off the counter space.
There we go.
Wash me. Here with the soap potato.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yeah.
So now after her hands are washed,
Yeah.
now she has to knead the dough.
Ooh.
And you keep continuously folded in on top of each other, over and over, and then it's just a continuous thing over and over and over and over. Pasta takes a while to get it just right, but you always constantly fold it in like she's showing here, and you pull from underneath on each sides, push in on it.
I need an angel to save me from myself, holding my Savior, keep my heart upon the shelf. Do you remember the things we said, the things we felt? Calling for
All right, guys, so she's got this ready now. So the next step is we're going to be putting flour onto the countertop, and we're going to take the dough that she has now, that we're showing right now, and we're going to put it back on there, and that's when we're going to start kneading the dough and getting it at the consistency that we want to start rolling it out.
I need an angel, I need an angel to save me from myself, holding my Savior, to keep my heart upon a shelf. Do you remember the things we said, the things we felt? Calling forever, for every passing moment left. I need an
And the little trick that we're going to use is we don't have a rolling pin, so we're actually going to take a cup and we're going to roll this out flat.
to save me from my fate. I need an angel to light the sky along the way. I need an angel.
actually going to kind of even off the edges on our pasta. Now we can still use this. We're gonna make these into smaller noodles. It all depends on, we don't have a pasta roller that goes with our KitchenAid, so we like to hand cut our noodles. So that way also we can control the thickness of our noodles as well. So these will still work. And these are ready to go into the bowl. It's just extras, okay? So what I like to do is kind of put this in half, get a general idea of where half is. Cut it. Overlap it. Just like that. So the normal length of your noodles is right around 6 inches in a pasta.
Random hand coming in here, fixing
There
it.
we go. That's all right. We'll even this off. Here we go. Cut this off. It'll be an extra noodle. So a normal size noodle, because this is going to bulk up, is about 6 to 8 inches. So we can cut this in half. Probably cut this in half and make these into some individual noodles. So then, just like that. And we're going to do these semi-thin because these are going to fluff up into your standard normal noodle. So you can actually make these at any length that you want. As you can see, they come out to your standard pasta noodle, just not as straight as if we had a pasta cutter, but for at-home purposes, this is perfect. Okay guys, so what we have now, this here is our hand-cut noodles from pasta that me and Ambria here has rendered out. And we have hand cut each length. So rolled it out thin and hand cut each length with our cutters. And now we're going to put it in the pot. All right, so now we're taking the pasta and we're going to put it into the water. Come on. Ooh. Oh yeah, spread it around, baby. Spread it around. All right. There you go. Now we just wait. Make sure you stir it occasionally and then check the noodles. So literally we're almost there right now to finishing this up. It's got just a little bit longer left to boil. For some odd reason, when you turn this down, you got to turn it up high to get the water to start boiling again in this pot. Kind of sucks. But we'll get there. Alright, so now we're going to strain the noodles. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Now that's perfect noodles right there. Look at that. Kind of thick noodles, but for what we like, this is perfect, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Now there's your serving size with the fettuccine, the chicken, the noodles. So we'll teach you how to make the sauce later. We mix it all together. The right breed. She's playing musical plates over here. So we don't have any garlic bread, so she kind of made some, she cheated and made some toasty garlic bread. Oh yeah. And there's your simple fettuccine and cheat bread right there. That's cheating garlic bread.